history of the universe. You ready? Mathematics. Okay? I'll give you one last chance to look at that, because you'll never see it again. Ready? Mathematics. Wizard of Oz, okay? When I first saw Wizard of Oz, I was not yet mathematically fluent. And then I saw a beautiful moment where there's a mathematical equation described in the movie. I said, well, I don't understand that equation. Maybe one day I will. And so I look forward to the day that I did. Then I went back to the movie and re-listened to that equation. Here it is. You ready?
Why, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Every pusillanimous creature that crawls on the earth or slinks through slimy seas has a brain. Back where I come from, we have universities, seats of great learning, where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts, and with no more brains than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma. Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Universitatis Comitiatum E Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Ph.D. Ph.D.? That's Doctor of Thinkology.
Sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, Joe, I've got a brain.
Apparently not. This is what he said. The sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. It was 10 years before I had enough math from when I had first seen the film to actually pay attention to that, and then only to realize that that is not the case. Not. So again, here's what he said, but what I think he meant to say was, he meant to recite the Pythagorean theorem. The sum of the squares of the two sides of a right triangle is equal to the square of the remaining side. That is a statement of the Pythagorean theorem. We all learned about this in, what, 7th grade? Maybe 8th grade, latest? A squared plus b squared equals c squared. I don't know if he actually looked like that. It was before they had selfies and things like that. You have to sit for a long time for someone to take your picture. So, just an interesting point. Equations that describe the universe, in almost every case, arrived after we had collected precise data on observations we made about what was going on in the universe. Now, of course, as an astrophysicist, I speak of the universe, but you all represent all manner of professional pathways. And so, but it applies everywhere in ways that most people don't know or don't appreciate. And so, here's another example. Yeah, I got them all. There's nothing I didn't leave out here, okay? Let's visit our Disney princess as she creates her ice castle.
Through the air into the ground. We saw this spiraling in frozen fractals all around.
Oh my God! We've got a Disney princess uttering this lyric. The word fractals is in a Disney song, sung by a Disney princess. It's like, whoa, science is trending. You're gonna find it in a Disney song. So what is a fractal? Well, it's a pattern that repeats on size scales all the way down. Now, snowflakes are not like perfect fractals, but they're close enough to justify that lyric in her song. So there's, of course, the six-sided snowflake. And so if you're observing a fractal, it would mean there's the general pattern. If you zoom in to a little piece of it, it would also have a six-sided symmetry. And you zoom into a little piece of that, the six-sided symmetry would continue all the way down to the molecular level. And so you have these nested patterns that go all the way down. This would be an example of a data set that you have a macroscopic view of it, and you zoom in, and it looks kind of like the macroscopic set after you zoomed in. And then you zoom in again and again and again. And there are plenty of examples of this, not just snowflakes. This is one you just find on the internet. This is a tree-looking thing, but you take any branch, and that looks exactly like the tree-looking thing you're looking at here. And you take a branch of that, and a branch of that, and a branch of that, and a branch, and it's branches all the way down. Here's another computer simulation of these spiral, sort of snowflakey looking things. Take any place in this image and zoom in. It will look like the entire image you just left before you began that zoom. Do you realize that nature makes vegetables this way? Not all of them. There's one in particular. Any gardeners out there?
Broccoli.
What kind of broccoli? Italian, Romanesco broccoli. Yes, it would be Italian broccoli, but I just give it the full, say, Romanesco broccoli. And use your hand when you, Romanesco broccoli. Okay. I have a photo. My wife is from Alaska and has friends who grew this stuff in their backyard, and I'm just staring at it. And it's like, I have never seen this before in my life. Must photograph it. Must understand it. Here is Romanesco broccoli. Ooh, I like that reaction. Let's do that again. Okay? So here is my Romanesco broccoli. Just take a look at this. So there are these spirals, and you go down to a little spiral, and it's a spiral. And you go down to a little bit on that spiral, and it's a spiral. And I can zoom in on you here. Here we go. And so any chance I get, I buy this. So that I can commune with the fractals of the cosmos. Fractal food. Now, it doesn't have to stop there. You could do it with practically anything. And some really creepy videographer made this fractal. Okay? Okay, so this is so creepy that it's got the creepiness that where you might have nightmares, because it's also a GIF. This is terrifying. Stop it. Let it just... I see people averting their eyes. That is a dog fractal, a dog ear fractal. Now let's keep going here. How about gravity? I got in big trouble when I posted a few tweets on this, and everybody thought that I didn't like the movie. And I never put opinions on the internet. I just highlight things you might have missed. And so, for example, that's the Hubble Space Telescope. My people made this telescope, right? This serves astrophysicists. That's the Hubble Space Telescope. And floating around out there, that is Sandra Bullock. And she comes over to fix the Hubble telescope. Except Sandra Bullock is a medical doctor, not an engineer. And so I'm thinking, get her the hell off of my telescope. What is she? What? I'll bust into her operating room. Open heart surgery? I got this. I'm an astrophysicist. Back up. No! So I had a whole thing called Mysteries of Gravity, why that might have been the case. I'll skip over most of them because I want to get to one that is very, very data-driven, and that's this one. This scenario, okay, who has not seen Gravity? You gotta get out. Can you please put social pressure on these people? I know they're working their